Hi, I'm Dan from Stellar Revival.
And I'm Reno from Stellar Revival.
And if you're not in the now, you're in the nothing.
Maybe we should not look down every time.
Well, I mean, if you're not in the now, you're in the nothing. That's good, right?
It's all good, it's all good. You guys are out with Theory of a Dead Man right now?
We are.
I hear this is your first big tour.
It is, yeah.
How's everything going so far?
Amazing. We're very fortunate to be on the road with bands like Pop Evil and Theory of a Dead Man, and we've been fans of them forever. And to get that phone call to say you're going on tour with Theory of a Dead Man, about 6 months ago now, I guess.
We've been fans for a long time.
Well, yeah, but
Reno got me into them, but it's an honor.
So it is. It's amazing. They've been nothing short of amazing. I mean, they know that we're pretty green on the whole road thing. They've been so helpful, helping out with everything, answering any questions that we need. I mean, it's just been unreal. It has been the best tour experience that I could possibly think of. So,
yeah, I agree.
So what did you guys think when you got the phone call saying you're going out with Theory of a Dead Man?
It was amazing. It was amazing because we were fans for a long time. And when we live in South Florida, not a lot of rock and roll comes down in South Florida. And what had happened was we never got to see them live. And there have been a couple times, that me and him would try to make plans to go and catch a show and to fly out to see them. And then instead, all this happened, and it turns out the first time that we got to see one of our favorite bands really hit the road with them. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool story.
That was one of those moments where you're like, wow, okay, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, this is awesome. So and like Reno said, they've been nothing but sweethearts. Them and Pop Evil have been really cool with us, and kind of taking us under their wings. It feels nice to know that they care.
So this is your first time getting to see some of these venues that you guys are playing at. Is there any venues that are kind of maybe sticking out in your mind as like, damn, that show was badass, or that venue?
Well, not to blow smoke up you guys, but this venue's kind of cool. I like how, at first I thought it was like a roller skating rink.
Is that what it used to be?
And I don't know. I mean, as long as I can remember, it's always been a concert venue.
And I walked in, I see wood floors and the circle.
Yeah. Reminds me of like circa 8th grade. Like.
Yeah, right. But no. This place is cool. It's got a really cool vibe. We played at a place in Wisconsin called Orpheum. That place was wicked.
Knoxville was cool.
Knoxville was really cool.
What's the name of the place?
Valerium?
Valerium, yep.
And the place in Buffalo. What's the place in Buffalo?
Town Ballroom.
Town Ballroom.
That was awesome.
Wicked place.
That was a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun every show that we've played, and the people have been really cool, and the fans are great.
And especially for not having a record out yet.
Right.
Brand new, yeah, with the babies.
So you're exposing everybody to new music that they haven't heard.
Right.
On that subject, looking out over the audience every night, do you see the audience getting into one or two songs more than other ones?
Yeah, I think at first they get a little shocked because
who are these guys?
Yeah, who are these guys coming out here thinking they're Van Halen or something like that? It's just kind of coming out there with an attitude like we own it and stuff like that. But then once they see us having fun on stage and really seeing our personalities come out, they seem to get into it. Like right after the first song, right into the second song, it just keeps on going up and up and up.
The cool part is you start to see in every different city because our single is progressively rising, and it's cool to see more and more people singing the words to the songs that we wrote. Well, the Crazy Ones, because that's the only one that's released right now. It's on iTunes and Amazon. Check it out. But even tonight, I saw a group of 5 girls.
Yeah.
They know every word of the song. And that is the coolest thing ever. Especially, this week, I know for you too.
Absolutely.
On the subject of the new record, when's the release date for that?
August 20th.
Nice. You guys pretty excited about that?
Very excited. Actually, yeah, very excited.
You guys gonna have a big CD release party for that? Or?
We'd like to.
It depends. We would like to have one, back home in Miami. If we're not on tour or whatever. As soon as we get a little time off, that's more than a few days, then we want to have a big party. So this way, everybody can be hungover for a week. So.
Now, with the set you guys did tonight, you couldn't do every song off the record.
Right.
How many songs did you guys record for the record?
11 songs. We have a couple B-sides off for a whole demo, but it's 11 songs that are going to be on the record.
That'll be on the iTunes deluxe edition.
Yeah.
There's 2 acoustics, and then 2 old demos.
Actually, back in Florida.
Right, yeah.
Now, you guys comfortable doing the acoustic stuff as well as doing the electric?
Yes.
I love the acoustic stuff. It's like an intimate setting.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. We in Orlando, April 14th for birthday, we did
That was our
2
first
sets.
acoustic set ever.
Yeah. Well, on the road. We played 2 sets. We played first full band, and then about an hour and a half later we played the acoustic set, and everybody came over. It was so much fun. I feel like the acoustic set was almost a little bit more fun because it was very, very, the stage was lower and it was really, really close and intimate. It was such a good time. So
I like those shows the best. The intimate shows to me are like, because you get to connect with people like that. It's awesome.
Over the past couple of years, we've been seeing all these social network sites pop up everywhere. Facebook, Reverb Nation, Dead Space.
And space.
Yeah.
Space, yeah.
What's your guys' thoughts and opinions on those, and how have they affected Cellar Revival?
I'll let this guy take it away.
It's huge. It's huge and it's awesome. Like the fact that as soon as while we're playing, my phone is buzzing because people are tweeting, they're posting to our Facebook page, they're talking about us on Pinterest, they're talking about us on Google Plus, and social networking is the future. You know, and I like to think of our generation as a bit of a different generation. And when you can implement the new things that are around to the old things that were around, like rock and roll's been around forever.
Yeah.
Social networking is pretty new and
Like,
it's very mobile now. So.
In my day, it was going out, putting flyers on telephone poles.
Right.
And
Nowadays, it's posting on your friend's walls,
Yeah,
sharing
exactly.
any or sharing any videos that we post, and it's really cool. It's very exciting for me. I'm a huge nerd, so I
am I.
love that stuff. That's good, man.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a big Star Wars fan. And,
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, you would love our guitar player, Steve. You guys could probably
Actually, on May 4th, he kept saying to everybody, May the 4th be with you in public.
I'm like, come on, dude.
Like at Whole Foods, he's like,
Nice. Yeah, I did an interview with Nick for Black Label Society, and he's a big nerd too. So we had a little Star Wars trivia going on that night, and trying to stump each other.
A lot of us are nerds.
That's like Mark Tremonti from Ultra Bridge.
Guys, I'm saying, I'm that cool guy in high school. He was the cool guy I wanted to be in high school, but I never was.
But I hung out with the nerds. You know?
Nice.
They had to do my homework and stuff.
That's like Mark Tremonti from Ultra Bridge. Me and him have had a 10-year Dungeons and Dragons game going on.
Oh shit.
So every time he's on the road, he brings his Dungeons and Dragons game. And if I come to the show, we sit down for an hour or two and just play Dungeons and Dragons.
Can you please hang out with my guitar player? 'Cause all the stuff that you love, he is Steve.
Really?
He was the captain, the president. He was the president of the Dungeons and Dragons club in high school.
Wow.
Who knows, dude? He's like 90 years old.
That's nice. So, something new that I've been asking people is, like, if we were to look at your iPod or Zune or whatever your media player is, what's the last song you listened to on there?
Actually, the last song that I was listening to was Coming Home by Alter Bridge, funny enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
My last song was Hot and Cold by Katy Perry.
Nothing wrong with that.
Big Katy Perry fan.
Nice.
It's true.
Hey, kind of on that line, what about if we were to look through, is there one artist or one band that would surprise us that you're listening to?
I listen to a lot of Kid Cudi.
Actually, yeah, no, probably I'm gonna get crap. I don't care. You'll find a couple Justin Bieber tunes on my iPod. Simply because, check this out. When I went to go see, there's a girl I was dating at the time wanted to see that movie. Nothing, never say never. And I was one of the guys that was like, kid's lucky kid. He's lucky, you know. He's just a cute little prick, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And to see that he actually could play every instrument right, do the whole nine, I was like, I'm a douche. I need to support this kid right now. That's awesome.
I bought his record when I was in the movie theater because I went to see it.
Yeah, I thought that was really, really cool, and I think that he, you know, a lot of people still give him. He's crazy because he's a young kid who's making millions of dollars, but he knows how to write music, so he really shouldn't hate on him.
He's very talented. He can play drums, he can dance, he can sing, he can entertain. He's awesome.
And I like
It's kind of like you guys just watching your guys' performance tonight. I mean, there's so much energy when you guys are on stage.
Thank you.
I mean, it just feeds into the audience, and I mean, a lot of new bands, they get out there and they kind of just stand on stage. And I mean, you guys went out on stage like you're veterans, and you know, just rocked it. And
Thanks, buddy. Thank you very much.
just the energy you guys had amongst yourself, I could feel it taking pictures of you guys.
Thanks,
big
man.
fan
Well,
of,
you know, I mean,
Newfound
we have a half hour to make an impression. So if we get up there and we just, you know, stand there in one spot, not have a good time, you guys are going to see it. You know, people are going to see it, and they're going to not really care about what we have to say or our music. You know, we have it's our introduction. Hey, we're Cellar Revival. This is what we do. Hope you like it. You know, and if you do, great. And if you don't, well, that's cool too. And you know, you have a half hour to make an impression, and that's really what we try to do. And thank God. I mean, I have to say, every city that we've gone to, people are just really, really, really awesome. And you know, they'll be like, thank you for having a good time with us tonight. It's not a thank you that's needed, it's thank you for having us.
We've been waiting since we were kids to be able to do this. So it's like, all
And
that
you can tell
energy.
watching you guys on stage that you're having fun doing what you
Sure.
It's the best thing in the world.
Why not? We're getting to travel and play music.
do. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
You get to see every state in the United States in an RV, and you get to do it with your best friends.
Yep.
It's incredible. Not many people get that opportunity, so if you're going to get that opportunity,
Take it to the fullest.
That's it.
Yeah.
exactly.
So after the Pop Evil Theory tour, what's next for you guys?
We head to Europe. We go to Europe
10
to
days.
play.
Shinedown, Hellstorm.
Yeah, we're playing with Shinedown,
Wow.
Hellstorm, and then we're doing a couple festivals.
Last show for Black Sabbath on June 10th.
Download Fest.
Nice. So you're playing
Yeah,
download.
very
That's
excited.
Download and
fucking
then-
badass.
I can't even wrap my head around how loud you can get around.
How many people are going to be there?
It's ridiculous.
I mean, we have a guy that goes to Download every year and covers it for us, and he'll be there.
Oh, wicked.
And he was there last year, and he was just like, dude, it was so sick. There were so
Yeah.
many people there.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be
We're
fun.
playing the German festivals too. I always forget what they're called. Rockham Park.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're playing those too. So it's gonna be a good time.
Nice. So you guys,
Yeah.
being your Virgin tour, you
Yep.
guys are getting exposed to some major things.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Absolutely. I mean,
Very thankful for that.
you know, we did an interview earlier too. It's just you got to go big, or else it's not worth it. You know, try to just do the biggest thing, and when we got asked to do Download, they're just like, most bands might not do it. At the first clip because they want to get their feet wet. I'm just like, put us on. Let's just do it.
I was kind of
What's the fun of
dumbfounded.
waiting?
I was like dumbfounded. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And especially for a band not having a record out and being, well established
Right, yeah.
with radio and stuff like that.
Everybody's really excited. The label's very excited. Our management team's very excited. Everybody's really stoked about our record. It's a killer record. I think you guys are all going to love it. And, like Reno was saying,
Little behind the scenes stuff that goes on in a rock show. Enjoy it.
but like I said, like Reno said, shoot for the stars. You needed to get halfway there, and you still made it.
Yeah.
Cool. Man, I think that covered about everything.
Wicked.
We appreciate you guys taking time to chat with us.
Appreciate you for chatting with
Thank
us.
you very much
Oh, yeah.
for having us.
And just talking with Dave during our interview earlier, I mean, that guy has got so much good to say about you guys.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
awesome.
honestly, that guy is a full-fledged fan of your band.
Well, we were
full-fledged fan of his
full-fledged fans of his band
For years.
before he even knew us. So it's nice to have that reciprocated now, and it's you definitely feel it every time. I mean, every time he walks off the bus, we'll walk off the bus, we'll see him somewhere, and he's just got a big smile on his face. He's always happy. Really all Tyler, Dean,
Yeah.
Joe, they're all amazing guys.
And the whole crew has just been awesome to us. I remember the day Reno called me up and said, dude, you gotta come over to my house. I heard this song on the radio. I think we're so happy.
It was so
off the Scars of Silver Nears record. I was like, all right, I'm coming over. So I walked over. I drove over to Reno's house, and we sat up in his room, and we listened to the whole record. We didn't even talk the whole time. We listened to the whole record. And after, I was like, holy shit, you were right. This is awesome. And then I know every word of every song, and that was it.
And now you're on tour.
Yeah, now we're on tour with them. We get to
with
hang
them,
with
man.
them. We get to eat with them. We get to, play jokes on each other, flick
Nice.
pics at each other.
Nice.
Feels nice. Feels right.
Well, guys, thanks a lot for
Thank you
talking
very
to
much,
us,
man.
man.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
man.
Hell
Thanks a
yeah.
lot, man. Thanks so much.